The ICF Canoe Sprint World Championships are brought to you by the Province of Ontario, the Government of Canada, and Tourism Niagara.
Next on the line, and the changing in styles you're going to notice here between these various boats.
And here's, here's the K4 under 23 women's 500 meter.
And in lane number 2, we've got our Canadian entry, Lisa Bissonnette, Alexa Irvin, Andréane Langlois, Sarah Vega-Dubois. In lane number 3, we've got the German entry. Lane 4 is the Russian entry. Keep your eye on the Russians, Proskurina, Anushna, Stepanova, and Gurze. Lane number 5 from Denmark. Lane number 6, Hungary. I like this entry. Petra Szabo, Alexandra Horvath, Jennifer Toth, and Anita Hagsmasi. And lane number 7, Japan, Tatara Hayachi, Yamashita, and Tamura. But keep your eye on lane number 2. The Canadians at the top of the screen are going to be coming down shortly in heat number 1 of the U23 Women's K4 500.
Yeah, this is a stacked heat for the women. There are only 2 heats, 10 boats, so only 1 boat is going to get eliminated. Challenging event. Not only do you need 4 exceptional athletes, which I think we have been able to do numerous times, but you have to get 4 exceptional athletes that can paddle well together. There is a mysterious side to crew boats. There's a bit of alchemy that goes on, and it's definitely an art. So for our girls to figure that out has sometimes been a challenge, but they're getting there, and they're so strong now. I'm confident that we'll see a solid race from these Canadian girls.
And watch the start. There'll be a flurry of activity when these paddles start hitting at about 160 strokes a minute. Keep your eye on at the top of your screen in lane 2. Bissonnette, Irvin, Langlois, and Vega-Dubois from Canada as they get ready for the start of their women's K4 500 meter event.
And watch this start. The Russian crew in the middle is off first, but the Germans are right there with them. The Hungarians in lane 6, closest, the red boat closest to us is also out strong. Danish are a little bit behind, but I expect they'll come back in the end. Great shot of the Canadian girls paddling right here. They look fantastic. Watch the rate build up. They're right in the mix with some of the top crews in the world. This is where they want to be. They know they need to be in touch, and they're sitting now tied for second with 4 other crews.
Oh, brilliant race for the Canadians. They've got to keep that stroke rate up, but you can see right to the right, the German crew is starting to take a bit of a lead. But there's the Canadians staying right with them as they approach the 250 meter mark.
Just like we've seen in other races, when you know you have one of the world's best crews next to you, you just put your head down and say, I want to keep up with them. And that's what our girls are doing here. They know they need to be in touch with the Germans. They need to stay as close as they can. That way they'll be safe come the final. 1 to 3 go directly to the final. 4 to 7 to a B final.
And look at the Danish crew in lane number 5 with the orange boat starting to pick up the pace. But on the inside, it's the dark boat, the German crew with the white jerseys. And here comes our Canadian crew challenging hard for that top 3 spot. They're doing quite well. And here come the Hungarians with the green jerseys on the outside.
Last 100 meters, the Germans are out in front. It's going to be tight for the 3 boats. I can't tell from here. It looks like Hungary might be in third, but the Danish crew, it looks like Germany in first.
And here come the Canadians.
Russia in second, and Canada fighting for 3rd place. It's very close for the Canadians. Close between the Canadians and the Danish, and I can't tell, but it looks like the Danish might have taken 3rd place. That means the Canadians, if they did finish 4th and not for some of the crews, comes from the right, it changes things. Here are results for the Heat 1 of the K4 under 23 women 500 meter. Germany, solid win with a 1:33. That is an incredibly fast time. Russia with 1:34. All these times are very fast. Our Canadians at 1:35 will be happy with that result. They were right in the mix with the top crews in the world. They can be satisfied with that. They'll have a strong semifinal a little later this afternoon where they just need to nudge out 1 boat to get into that final.